It's looking very bad. Very, very bad for Sheffield United. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the goal line. Hello guys, welcome to the goal line. I am your host as always, and we are going to be, one of the things I want to talk about, the only thing I want to talk about really, is Sheffield United's form. Now the manager said earlier that they had a good training on the training ground, but anyone can have a good day on the flip side of a training ground, but when you face someone like Arsenal, yeah, any idiot can go and have a good day on the training ground, but when you're facing a top team like Arsenal, you've got to bring your A game, and they just did not have it today. Another 5-0 thumping. Now, I do not support Sheffield United. I am not a Sheffield United follower. However, 5-0. I mean, let me just show you what's got up here. It says Arsenal 5, Sheffield United 0. Now, these are the key stats. Sheffield United have lost 9 of their 10 Premier League matches this season, one of them being a draw, obviously, with a goal difference of -18, and it's the worst ever start to a Premier League season after 10 games. Sheffield United have lost each of their 10 Premier League away games in London, only Sunderland in July 2008 and Norwich in October 2021 have had long such runs in this competition. Arsenal are unbeaten after 10 games of a Premier League season for the first time since 2007-2008. They've also had more than their current 24 points. Their current 24 points after 10 games on 4 occasions in the competition. They said that even the pundits on Final Score said they're going to get relegated. If they keep on at this rate, they're going to get relegated. JP, Jonathan Pearce, was asked on Final Score if he thinks that a managerial job was the way going forward. He basically said no. I'm going to counteract that and say, how long is it going to go for then? When are these players going to get the motivation, or where they're going to find the missing links? Because this cannot go on. At this rate, they will be relegated in about March if it keeps on at this rate, because they just have not. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's down to the players, but it's also down to the manager as well. And if he's not managing the team properly, or he can't find the missing links, or he's not listening to what the players are saying, or there's someone that basically is just not putting their finger out, to be quite frank, how long do you want to carry on playing like that? Because you'll be back in the Championship before you know it, or you will be relegated, and you'll have to play the rest of the season out, but you're on a sunken ship. So, because once you're relegated, that's it. We all know that. But Sheffield United can just not carry on playing the way they are playing. they have to do something, and they have to do it now. Not next week, not 2 weeks, not 3 weeks. Now. They need to have talks, and they need to sort something out, because it ain't going to get any better at this rate. Like I said, they got hammered 5-0 by Arsenal. Yeah, okay, they was away, but that's not the point. When you're facing Arsenal, you have got to bring your A plus 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 game, because otherwise you're going to get punished. Anyway, I'm going to move away from that onto some interesting news. Bournemouth beat Chelsea away 2-0. And Bournemouth got their first win. So, really happy for them. I'm not a Bournemouth fan, but I'm just trying to spread the love a little bit. So anyway, let's move on to the score lines. So here we go. So like I said earlier, Chelsea 0, Brentford 2, Arsenal 5, Sheffield United 0, Bournemouth 2, Burnley 1, and the game that's currently playing at the moment is Wolves and Newcastle. They've only played 15 minutes, but it is currently 0-0. The Scottish Premiership is Hibernian 0, Celtic 0. Shocker, that one. Livingston 0, Dundee 2, Motherwell 3, Ross County 3, and St Mirren 4, St Johnstone 0. We're going to move into the EFL now, the EFL Championship. Leeds 4, Huddersfield 1, Southampton 3, Birmingham 1, Blackburn 0, Swansea 1, Cardiff 2, Bristol City 0, Hull 1, Preston 0, Ipswich 3, Plymouth 2, Middlesbrough 0, Stoke 2, QPR 1, Leicester 2, Sunderland 3, Norwich 1, and Watford 2, Millwall 2. EFL League 1, Barnsley 2, Fleetwood 2, Blackpool 2, Peterborough 4, Bristol Rovers 2, Northampton 1, Burton 0, Leyton Orient 0, Cambridge 1, Carlisle 0, Charlton 0, Bolton 2, Exeter 1, Lincoln City 1, Oxford United 2, Wickham 2, Port Vale 1, Cheltenham 2, Reading 2, Portsmouth 3, Stevenage 3, Derby 1, and Wigan 2, Shrewsbury 0. Going into League 2, Accrington 0, Colchester 1, Barrow Salford 0-0, Doncaster 1, Grimsby 0, Forest Green 2, Crawley 1, Gillingham 0, Newport 2, Harrogate 0, Crewe 1, Mansfield 2, Walsall 1, MK Dons 3, Swindon 2, Morecambe 4, Wimbledon 1, Notts County 0, Wrexham 2, Stockport 2, Tranmere 0, and Sutton United 2, Bradford 1. Going into the Vanarama National League, Bournemouth 1, Southend 1, Dorking 2, Aldershot 1, Ebbsfleet 0, Dagenham and Redbridge 1, Gateshead 0, Flyde 4, Hartlepool 2, Rochdale 3, Kidderminster 1, Chesterfield 3, Maidenhead United 3, Eastleigh 2, Oldham 2, Altrincham 2, Oxford City 0, Barnet 2, Solihull Moors 1, Willstone 0, Woking 0, Bromley 1, and there is a game that's currently playing, which is York versus Halifax, but that is 0-0. National League North, Alfredston 2, Farsley Celtic 0, Boston United 1, Gloucestershire 0, Brackley Town 1, South Shields 1, Buxton and Wroxhall was 2-2, Chorley 1, Hereford 2, Curzon Ashton 0, Chester 1, Darlington 1, Spennymoor 2, Kingsley 1, Blythe Spartans 1, Scunthorpe 6, Bishops 1, Southport 0, Banbury United 1. Sorry, I had to update come on my phone. Tamworth 2, Scarborough 0, and Warrington 0, Peterborough Sports 1. And finally going into the National League South, Bar City 0, Worthing 2, Chelmsford 0, Taunton 0, Eastbourne 3, Slough 3, Farnborough 4, Dover 0, Hampton Richmond 3, Torquay 1, Havant and Waterlooville 1, Weymouth 1, Hemel Hempstead 2, Dartford 1, St Albans 0, Averley 1, Truro 1, Tunbridge Angels 2, Welling 0, Chippenham Town 0, Western-super-Mare 1, Maidstone United 1, and Yeovil Town 2, Braintree 0. They are the results. I do urge you to go onto the BBC website where they have all the results of the FA Trophy first round. I think all the results are in. I'm just having a check. I'm not going to go through them all on here. And there's also Scottish Cup second round for anyone else who is following a Scottish team. Some big high scoring games. Some 7s, some 6s in there. So yeah, the 2 games in the Premier League and the National League are still 0-0 currently. And yeah, that is everything at the moment. Like I said, a bit of a shock result for Chelsea earlier. Brentford beating Chelsea 2-0. Chelsea had plenty of chances, just didn't take them. Bournemouth and Burnley was anyone could have won that. It was neck and neck. It was 1-1 for a long time, but it was Bournemouth billing on the 76th minute, which made the difference to get them their first win in the league. So if we're looking at the tables, I'm only going to do the Premier League table, unless somebody else wants the others. So in the Premier League, Tottenham is at the top with 26 points, then second Arsenal, third Man City, fourth Liverpool, Newcastle 5th, Villa dropped to 6th, 7th Brighton, 8th Man United, 9th West Ham, 10th Brentford, 11th Chelsea, 12th Crystal Palace, 13th for Wolves, 14th for Fulham, 15th for Nottingham Forest, 16th for Everton, and Bournemouth, with their victory today, lifts them out of the relegation zone in 17th. And the 3 teams that replace the bottom of the table are Luton, which are 18th, 19th for Burnley, and 20th for what we are talking about today, Sheffield United. Just getting back to what I was saying about Sheffield United, it's saying here, no wins, 1 draw, 9 losses. So like I said, something needs to be done about that. So yeah, but that is the basic, talking points on that. Is there anything else that you guys wanted me to talk about? Maybe I can discuss it on. Maybe I can bring it up next time in the goal line. I'm just looking to see if there's anything really. It's just saying about Chelsea. The Chelsea manager was not happy with the Chelsea home form. And I think there's been a goal as I'm talking. Yes, there has been a goal. It is Wolves 0, Newcastle 1, who have scored. Wilson in the 22nd minute, 2 minutes ago. So Newcastle are ahead at Wolves. Okay, guys, I'm going to I'm going to leave it there for this week. Like I said, if any comments, anything you want to talk about, anything that you feel should be discussed, just comment down below. Any tables, any teams you want to talk about, again, come over, let me know. And yeah, I will mention it next week. Okay, guys, until then, this has been The Goal Line. I've been John. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you, if not through the week, I will see you next Saturday. So until then, take care of yourselves. Ciao for now.